We are learning new information about the funeral plans for Pope Francis. The Vatican announced it will be at 4 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. Right now, Francis is lying in an open coffin in the chapel of the Santa Marta residence, where he lived during his papacy. His coffin will be taken from there to St. Peter's Basilica tomorrow morning, where he will then lie in state. Nora O'Donnell has more on his funeral plans from Rome.
Pope Francis won't be buried at the Vatican like most pontiffs. Instead, he will be buried here at the Basilica of St. Mary Major. It is the largest and most important Marian church in all of Rome. And Pope Francis loves this basilica and has visited it over 100 times, coming here to worship before and after every single one of his international trips. The Holy Father prays to this specific Byzantine icon of the Blessed Virgin Mary. It's called Our Lady Salus Populi Romani, literally means salvation of the Roman people. We visited the basilica and went inside to see the area where it is believed Pope Francis will be laid to rest. It'll be inside or next to the Pauline Chapel in the basilica, where he has spent so much time. We learned that after he had surgery in 2021, he came here to pray before returning to the Vatican. And it really is beautiful inside. Pope Francis won't be the only pope buried here. There are 7 other popes inside, but Francis will be the first in more than 350 years. When we met Pope Francis last year, we learned how he is devoted to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Just above our interview was the painting of Mary, undoer of knots, inside his home in Casa Santa Marta. Pope Francis discovered the saint in the 1980s when he was going through a dark time, and the devotion resonated with him because it symbolizes Mary's role in the undoing of the knots of life's problems. This funeral for Pope Francis will follow many of the centuries-long traditions for popes, but there will be changes. He made changes to the funeral ceremonies just last year. And so his funeral will symbolize, in many ways, his papacy, the simplicity and humility.